I'm Ben Hooper, and this is your UPI Odd News Minute for Wednesday, November 26, 2025. A coyote that appeared to be stranded on a ledge outside a Florida hotel drew a crowd of onlookers, including police, before eventually finding its own way down. The coyote was spotted about 10:30 a.m. Tuesday in the Denison parking garage, adjacent to the Luminary Hotel in downtown Fort Myers. A witness attempted to chase the coyote away from the scene, but the canine instead fled to a second-story ledge outside the building. Fort Myers police, firefighters, and Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission personnel responded to the scene, but the coyote eventually hopped over a barrier on its own and returned to the interior of the garage. FWC personnel monitored the coyote as it left the area, and it was last seen heading into the nearby woods. The Luminary Hotel joked on social media, "When you say your hotel has great views, and a coyote takes it literally. Don't worry, we offered an early check-in and some Bonvoy points to get him off the ledge." Moving on from canine accommodations to impromptu bovine vacations, authorities in Texas responded to an amusing situation when a bovine brigade of 3 bulls escaped for a moonlight stroll through San Antonio. City of San Antonio Animal Care Services said on social media that a troublemaker bull somehow escaped from his owner's property and decided a moonlight stroll would be just the thing. The owner set out to try to capture the escapee, but in the process left a gate open, allowing 2 more bulls to make a calculated exit. An ACS officer arrived on the scene and found the dark-as-night bulls were hoofing it down the road like beefy shadows with horns. 2 of the bulls were eventually returned to the property, but the third stubbornly refused to go any closer than a lot across the street from its owner's property. ACS officials wrote, "The property owner said he'd wait until the light of day to try and come to some sort of mutual understanding with the stubborn steer, after he'd had some time to chew things over." For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. Happy Thanksgiving to our listeners in the US. What's your favorite side dish? Let us know in the comments.